Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Herrera.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, how about Tommy Joseph? He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Striding in, Michael Franco. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those one-run loss games.
Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. His lifetime line against Velasquez, 0 for 4. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Michael Saunders.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland is there for it. 1 out.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts. So when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. You got to really concentrate.
So coming to the plate, Andres Blanco. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he rips it on the ground to second. Pedroia has it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, Cameron Rupp. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Fenway after this. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in the contest last night. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Giovanni Soto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Odubel.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And
now
with
batting,
that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Third baseman.
Hey, not a
number
lot
7,
you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15.
So with one out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Joseph is there for it. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Joseph. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tommy Joseph.
First pitch of the at bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tommy Joseph goes quietly leading off the 4th. Standing in now, Michael Saunders. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andres Blanco, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Betts.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Inside will back him up a bit. Bradley waits on the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kendrick going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Phillies. Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that Striding in once again, Cameron Rupp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. To first. Joseph brings it in. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Popped high in the air. Lamb will get under this.
Now batting.
In and ready for another shot. Cesar Hernandez. He got into the diamond. Under it is Bogarts. But he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Right here, he's looking to.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up. Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bogarts.
Here's Xander Bogarts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Game. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Michael Saunders stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Andres Blanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jake Lamb.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In the dirt, and now let's see. Comes set with the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. So stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Giovanni Soto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Giovanni Soto.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Joseph is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. Blanco is up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Here.
Leading off for Philadelphia, center fielder Odubel Herrera.
Craig Kimbrell will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Craig Kimbrell.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th, and we still. Michael Marriott comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Michael Marriott.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, right fielder Mookie.
In now, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Wow.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Joseph. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, Tommy Joseph, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 5, Michael Saunders.
Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Blanco takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Howie Kendrick stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Phillies 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so That was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Mitch Moreland comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Ready on 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the
Had to protect there with two strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Philadelphia claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Michael Marriott gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.